Thank you so much. I'm really sorry.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Guys, I have
welcome back.
pizza.
Oh.
Oh, are we starting now?
Are we live?
Oh shit! Fuck.
Cool. Sorry.
Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. As you can guess, I am Pizza. Over here with my caster Aqua. We are getting into the map live this time, not on the B stream.
Yeah.
Anyway, to catch you all back up on the epic action that you have missed. So we're talking about Sunset. Sunset is our first map. Sunset has had a very low pick rate over this entire tournament.
Yeah.
So I'll be very interested to see what will be coming out for these teams. Aqua, what do you think? What do you think we're meeting?
We're gonna be seeing OTS on defenders and AVISPA on attack, and I will be extremely excited to see AVISPA. As you guys may probably know, if AVISPA wins the whole tournament without using any smurfs, Glitchgirl is gonna dress up in a maid outfit and serve you dinner.
I'll be very excited to see that. Glitch, who is in the VC right now, is probably quietly making sure that AVISPA is losing. But, you know, we'll see where it goes. Looking at the agent select right now, it looks like they're going to be bringing out a Teho.
Yeah. Teho after the nerfs? What?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting if they do, because never mind. A Deadlock. Killed you. This is.
Wait.
I feel like they're just randomly switching agents at this point.
True, they haven't settled on their popper comp yet.
No. Looks like we are probably going to be seeing the Neon for on the Spectrum, but might just not have locked in yet. Finally, maybe settled on running a double duelist or the breach. Breach is really good and all locked in. This is a very interesting double duelist. Jet is not a common pick on this map, and interestingly enough, neither team is running a Cypher.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably because they expected the other team to have like breaking stuff util, like raise grenades, like the paint shells or breaches aftershock.
Shock darts too.
Yeah, shock darts too, which they have. They have breach on both sides. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what comes out of this. As we can observe, on the Spectrum is running double initiator comp, while
now we wait.
While AVISPA is running double duelist.
Forgot to mention this to everyone. This is do or die for these teams. This is the 0-3 bracket.
Their elimination match.
If they lose this, they will metaphorically be going home, but they are already at their home, unless they're in an internet cafe, and then they'll go home anyway.
They're going. No. They're going to be flying back to the state.
Yeah, people just switch stage for a tournament.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get into it. First round, pistol round.
Looks like they've read this correctly.
It's a 5 stack on A.
All 5 stacked up on A, which let them cook.
They don't want any of this pressure. They're immediately gonna run over to this open B site. And the call is right. Everyone on OTS is just on the other side of the map, and they are stuck. Kind of just wandering around, and the site is completely empty. Mr. Antisocial, trapped behind the wall, starts getting the bomb down, and it looks like it's going to be a really solid retake. The attack has so much utility. Zapdos pushing up, trying to take maybe trying to take an engagement. Tries to back away, gets 50 damage. Caldos gets the first blood onto Zapdos, and Dan RDXB has to just get away, but the retake is not going in their favor. All this utility is not helping them. Sir Banana starts defusing. Caldos gets taken down, but the defuser's just being stuck. There's nothing you can do about it. Mr. Antisocial cleaned up, and it is a clean pistol round for the side of on the Spectrum.
Actually, it wasn't that clean, because Clav was pretty low at the end there, and it was like a 2v1. So like it wasn't. So I wouldn't say that was like 100% clean, but it wasn't a bad retake.
No, all this utility that the attackers have is just not helping them. They've saved so much, but maybe it's just all these abilities from the double duelist. Like they don't have an extra amount of initiator utility.
Now we wait
to hold on to the side.
Wait, hold up. We got an Ares on the side of defense. We got an Ares in the hands
immediately. Big pings coming from the 0 point. And it's just complete silence. No one willing to try and give away that first blood. Footstep from Ghost. It's a slow creep into mid, seeing if they can, just hunting, seeing if they can find anything, something to just break into this round. Banana, smoked off.
Shadows traveling.
The push out mid. Sir Banana gonna be ready for Dan and Zapdos to just fly out of this smoke. And it looks like he is. A clean shot onto Zapdos. Rips his head off.
Suppressed.
Removed. Dan, suppressed. He knows he's there. Ghost, taking it. Dan, getting it. Kill. Yeah. Ghost trading back. It's a 4v3.
30 seconds left.
Good flash. But Ghost, just barely able to capitalize. But he's going for more. The classic in hand. Careful there, mate. Goes on to AHP. Backs away. Last two of the offense. See if they can try and get something more. Maybe just a
10
few more
seconds
kills.
left. Last player standing. Spike
Damn.
down A.
Moved. Such low HP.
Gotta go.
Clab cleans up the opposing breach. It's a breach diff and is a pretty good anti-eco.
You know what I'm actually really disappointed enough about Archetype?
I do not.
I'm really disappointed that the Odin in the hands of Flops did not end up coming to play there.
I believe that is an Ares.
The Ares, whatever. Machine gun.
Rip and
Like,
tear.
That, like,
Well,
I'm just really disappointed that I did not see that.
oh, someone's disconnected.
Someone's disconnected.
Appears that AVISPA is having a few tech issues and they're back.
Yeah.
Shortest tech pause. Better than EMEA. Alright, we're back.
Well,
Huh?
Wait,
Uh,
they just reset?
We're restarting because there's 4 seconds left.
Oh yeah, they're saying.
oh, restarting the round.
Oh, we're starting to. Oh my goodness.
Sorry, it's just the round.
Anyway,
Back into it.
yeah, going back in. And we are
Now we win.
maybe going to see that Ares get some blood on its bullets.
I am going to restart the match timer. Oh shit.
There are apparently, they're fine.
I'm not going to touch the match timer. I will leave that to the professionals.
True.
It's looking like a pretty B-heavy default, and that might be the
Yeah.
right call. Because
Because we got Flops here all alone, with not much of a Vi setup, just a wall.
it's not used any of his razor lines.
Or his flash.
It's an immediate smoke top mid. Caldo's closing the market door. Immediately broken out. Looks like an entire 5-person mid push.
Zapdos!
Zapdos
That's just
taking
the dark
meters into his
cover.
face. Gets a clean kill on the Caldos.
Not afraid.
Sir Banana ready to take a peek. Flash in hand and the Ares sings. Blobs takes down Shells. Sir Banana just barely squeaks out the kill onto Zapdos. But it's only it can only be an even trade.
Spike planted.
All of OTS gear up for the retake. And it looks like it's gonna be
One enemy
successful.
remaining.
Clab! And it's just a clean retake. Kills are
retake-
found.
They got a retaken with like no weapons basically.
I've tried explosions.
A very
Not
good
the
bonus
fan.
round.
Yeah,
Side
that
of
was their
OTS.
bonus.
Giving them some massive potential to start steamrolling and just start
Yeah.
snowballing rounds.
Out of control.
Hmm.
Snowballing out of control. Archetype, I wonder where you got that from.
Snowballing out of control.
Yeah. Because
Uh,
chances are we've heard it from the same place.
Aaron?
Yeah, Teats.
Oh, different
Or-
places.
yeah.
Anyway, back into the game. We should probably keep focusing on that. A great knife coming out, scans so many players. Ghost gets shut down by Zapdos. A clean shot right between the eyes. That's a rifle down. It's really good if you're especially on a hungry eco.
Here.
Just looking for weapons, looking for anything. Gearing up for the A hit. And OTS have to know. They're entirely boxed in. Clab. Zapdos just not aware of the angle. OTS just have them boxed in. Will they be able to get any more space? Chell, Caldo. Banana gets 3! A clean 3k from him.
Banana!
Wraps up the round.
The
Puts
lead
down the
producer,
insurgency.
the lead producer of VCC gets 3.
He doesn't just
And it's a
produce,
4-0.
he shoots as well.
Yeah. He just produced the 3k right there.
Mm.
Yeah, and
Very funny, well done.
it looks like they have also produced 4-0 scoreline. Looking
Yeah.
pretty good for on the spectrum and looking pretty bad for Glitch Goal. And looking pretty good for Glitch Goal.
It was a good start to the eco, but they just immediately getting boxed in on these retakes. They just need to find some more space. Just hold on. But they do have the showstopper online. That might be able to break open the site for them.
That Ares got a couple
Slow
got some
creep
blood on
up.
its bullets.
Slow creep up through B main. The Omen teleport to clear out back site. And he sticks it. It's a very quiet site here. Sheer wall is tripped. And Caldas is none the wiser.
Out of charges.
Careful there, Dan. Can't be taking too many fights, but that's Banana trades down Mr. Antisocial. And that's their smokes down. This is going to be a very hard retake. Especially, again, they're getting boxed in. They have no space. They're entirely contained on the site. And the KO ult is popped. Flobs taking down Bluebus. The retake is beginning. Dan RBS is taken down. Clab is removed.
Holy
Another 3k from Sir Banana. These retakes.
How do you even retake against this?
They're just getting entirely boxed in, Aqua. There's nothing that they can do. They're
just got,
entirely
like,
contained.
Run over. Like, I feel like their only hope is just like fighting for one specific part.
I agree. They need to be pushing somewhere. They need to
get proactive.
Yeah, they need to have, maybe they let the Vice lurk. They need to have some more map control because OTS is just controlling the entire map at this point. The only space that they have on AVISPA has is on site, and that's just not enough to stop these retakes. These are it's just not working out.
Yeah, it's just like they've got AVISPA in a circle.
Playing back from the cannon knife, but Ghost has the op. Are they going to be aware of this? Are they going to be able to maybe sniff this out, or are they going to get punished hard? Slow creep up. Zapdos, unaware, put down by the operator. Ghost still on the line. Boombot sent out, maybe trying to clear out some of the space. Maybe decide to back away. Cut their losses. Trying to not lose more to this operator than they have to. Slow work back mid. K-Knight shot out. Now they just know there's presence mid. So Banana tanks the flash. Bluebus is removed. Sir Banana is on an absolute tear. And again, they're just completely boxed in. There's nowhere for them to go. Flops, careful now. Don't do what I think you're gonna do. Flops! No, you can't just open the door. And Shells is completely unaware, and it is a team ace from the side of On the Spectrum. And
Team
it's
Ace, like
absolutely eviscerating
on
AVISPA.
on the spectrum, more like on the win streak.
Anyway. So,
Alright.
thank you, Aqua, for that hilarious joke. I'm gonna write that down in my book of best jokes. So, OTS have just been gathering so much space so efficiently.
Get
Looks
out
like it's
of
gonna
my
be
way.
a bit of a change up. Bit of a 2v2, bit of a split. Farming some ult orbs on this eco. Bit of a actually more of a half buy. But the B side is completely empty. They've dragged over a lot of rotates. If they can keep this up, but Ghost with his operator. Careful now, Chels. Ghost takes Chels down, unaware of the operator in the exact same position as last round. They lose another player for it, and that's their flank watch.
There.
Just holding on to the minimal amount of space that they did. It's just, it's heartbreaking. Ghost eats the flash. Decides to back away, not wanting to give over this operator, not wanting to let them into this round more. And AVISPA are completely contained. Nothing they can do. Might honestly even be a save at this point.
They gotta be wary of a flank too.
Yeah, they have to watch everything.
30 seconds left.
Smokes go out. Oh, Lubis-chan. Oh, Ghost whiffs the shot. And they've taken the site, but will they be able to hold on to any space? Turbanana takes down the kill on Antisocial. And Zapdos whips his knives, but he gets one, he gets two! Zapdos, he's going on a tear! Kaldos puts him down though, Dan! Able to trade them out, it's an even 2 versus 2. And there's no time, and the defenders clean up the last few kills.
Honestly,
What looks like an opening into the round just completely crumbles at the might of On the Spectrum.
it's kinda insane how this op and this general coordination of OTS just keeps like taking down AVISPA over and over.
At this point, it's not even just gunfights, it's that they just don't have enough space. Like,
Just keeping them contained. Box like a what's the saying?
boxed like a fish, perhaps?
Oh, there.
Kaldos looking for a bit of a fight in mid, but unable to find anything. Boombot sent in. The stun is good. Will Dan be able to capitalize? Razorfire is just keeping them there. Still, Kaldos takes another one down, but was he aware of Dan that's here as well?
One enemy.
It looked like he is. And it's able to get one with Turbanana, but it's down. It's an 8 round for the defenders. That's the side of OTS.
It's like they just keep running into like something. It's either the op or the vice.
It's the op, it's the vice, it's everyone. Everyone is a massive obstacle to overcome, and everyone's an obstacle, then you're never gonna get anywhere.
Now we wait.
Honestly, like I don't know what the best plan is for them. Cause even if they run into single or vice, they still
Blinding press.
Still not going well. Ghost
Whoa.
tanks the flash, tries to back away.
op gets forced off the angle though.
He's not able to hold this entire chunk of the map. They've kind of given up A-side. This could be a good opportunity as Vipper to get in and just
Is that just
Hold.
Is he aware?
Ghost. Aware of the decides not to repeat.
Go.
Ghost whiffs, but it looks like he's gonna go for another peek. Zapdos.
Does
They're
he know?
scarily close. Zapdos able to take down Ghost. The Kaldos trades back on Bluebus. Chell's getting them back, but overpeaked. Too much. And even 3v3. Ulta popped. Rolling Thunder and Steel Garden kind of come to a standstill. Dan. Just. How does he not get killed by that?
Bring me the arsenal.
The defense is. Steel Gun is popped. Now it's a 2v2.
One enemy remaining.
And it's a 4K for flop!
4K!
Demolishing Asvipa to give them their 9th round.
Okay.
I can
Okay.
confidently say that this guy is the second best
No.
vice player.
Not while I'm here.
Yes. sure. Yeah, I can agree with that. I'll attest to that. With
Yeah,
the amount of ults that they've expended.
Yeah, and like that lack of space once again works against them, cause this breach ult just
No
tore
charges.
through them.
Rip and tear.
Free shot hitting everyone, steel garden hitting everyone.
You know what would be worse for these guys?
What?
If there was a Tay ult there.
That would be worse. I think that would be terrible. Ghost on a really deep line, and A main again, just able to hold all of this space, but it doesn't really matter because B appears to be the play, though I might be eating my words soon. Looks like more of a shift, making some presence over on B, slowly going back to A, but with the operator
The
there,
the line.
yeah, with such a deep operator, are they going to expect it to still be here after they've made this noise? It might just be a fake from the duelists. But on the spectrum, holding steady, not overpeaking for info. So Banana takes contact mid. 0 point used. Zapdos gets away.
Not ready yet.
Such a spread round. The two duelists aren't anywhere near the site. But Zapdos takes down Clab. This could be opening for them.
30 seconds left.
Now on the spectrum, now they're boxed in. Now they have no space to work with. It's getting a bit tight, hard to breathe. But you don't need breathing room when you have Flops hitting like he is. The teleport over onto the A site, and Zapdos takes it and goes with the operator. This could be very well their first round. They can just hold on from this retake.
Yeah.
On the spectrum, taking the time to clear out spawn, clear out mid, just working their way up. But all this time that they're using to clear out space is time they don't have to retake.
Exchanging dark covers.
Zapdos, careful
Is he
in this
aware?
smoke. Might know about his presence. Flops, take it. It might be the ace, and it's taken away by Dan RDXB, but it is their first round on the attacking side.
First
This-
round on the board for AVISPA. Let's
Might
go.
just be
Looking a bit
momentum-
nervous.
might just be the momentum that they need to start working their way back into this game, but it's gonna need to be absolutely impeccable work with the scoreline
Yeah.
where it is.
OTS looking extremely disciplined. Like, this is the first round where they've slipped up a little bit.
But again, losing that mid control really just box them in like they're boxing in as Viper. Going for an immediate mid push, taking so much space.
Yeah.
They have
Like
all the
they know
space
the
in the
stuff.
world. Ghost, will he be aware? Looks like he won't, but they might be on time to get flanked by Bluebus-chan.
Lucas-chan.
Bluebus-chan aware. OTS Ghost gets one, but he's traded out. Bluebus-chan gets counters from behind. This mid push has gone terribly for them. Now they have an open A site and they're immediately rotating over.
Oh!
If Zapdos can just hold the defenders back before they can get here.
Just feels like a race to A.
The defenders aren't even racing, they're just slowly working up. They're still unsure about B. The default in this round is absolutely immaculate. Now they know Spike is planted, converging onto the A site. Zapdos is going to be aware of Clab. Takes a shot, gets some damage, that's about it. Flogs. Careful now. What's one? And Flogs went through the stun! Cosmetic stuns! Can Banana clutch it out for his team? No, he cannot! Shells will shut him down to get the second round for SVPA.
Maybe
Last
the
round
9-3
in the
curse can
half.
come in. And it looks like AVISPA's learning a little. Like they're defaulting it out, trying to like. Wait, have they been learning?
I mean, we'll see. If they can pick this back up on the defender side, then, I mean, we can say that, but it's gonna be a completely different game. It's looking like More of a B default. Ghost looking to take some fights in mid. Just slowly creeping out. Flashpoint. He's got the insert. They don't have to worry about mid anymore. But it's again, it's another slow default from the side of SVPA. Zapdos taking all the space in the world up A. If you can get past this Vice Flash before, and there it is. Flops knows he's there,
Chance.
but he doesn't know how many, and he doesn't know how far up they'll be.
Flops doesn't know. It's
Goes.
just Flops and Cloud.
Might be a first opening duel. He hits some damage and then cashes in. Side hit going in. And Zapdos takes down Flops. This could be another round, but with the null command online, it is going to be a hard retake. They're going to need to hold on to this as hard as they can. The null command is popped. All of their utility goes down. Zapdos on top of box. Sir Banana with a disgusting flip. Goes. It's a complete domination.
Player standing.
Chels is removed, and Dan, there's nothing he can do. Showstopper popped. He's only able to get Sir Banana. No round win, no cigar.
And no 9-3.
The null command just immediately putting down any kind of round win. And it's going to be a 10-2 half for the side of On the Spectrum.
Switching
A really
sides.
good start.
But still, Archetype, do you feel like AVISPA have a chance?
Well, I would like to say yes, because as much as you do, I want to see Glitch Skull in a maid outfit.
Hmm.
But with a double duelist comp on defense, it's not looking good.
Yeah, and like OTS just like playing so disciplined. They know their stuff. They know how
Yes.
to play Sunset.
They're staying very, very firm in their approach, very firm in their setups, believing that they can just retake these sides, and they can. The scoreline shows it. Starting off to looks like a very confident A push. Ghost maybe having some network issues. It's an immediate push. Flobs taking down Zapdos on the mid push.
Go, go, go!
Not able to find anything. Mr. Angelotial trades him back. Ghost is down. That's the entry down. But with the pack, Dan RDBXC gets one, but he's not able to get another. Caldos takes down two.
One enemy
Ball is back in
remaining.
favor. And Clab taking down Blobus. Blobs from
Once
behind
again.
cleans them up.
Like once again, not enough space by not enough space from AVISPA. Like like OTS are just like taking it up, picking it up without a care in the world.
And it really shows the cracks in their comp of just not having enough info, not having basically any utility. Because realistically, they have the breach, which is good. Breach is good, but like, the pairings
enough
are just
info.
not enough info. They have Vice Flash, they just don't have enough to do anything with it.
Last play.
Why? Bit more of a slow push, especially if they are on the buy round for OTS. Don't want to give away any of these guns. Slow creep up. Market door closed, but is immediately broken. Zapdos looks like he wants to take a fight out mid. Lubis-chan, careful there, buddy. Zapdos, lurking in the smoke, decides to back away. Not worth taking a fight.
Or is it?
Careful. Just
What's that
sees
ghost?
Ghost, but is not able to
No.
get a kill on
Oh
the
my
Ghost.
God!
The fade away.
Oh my
Just before the smoke blooms.
Holy
He's gonna look to try and push for more. Caldos
Pops
might be
his
unaware of where
dash.
he is.
Pops his tailwind.
Caldos is not there. The shot is just not there. Zapdos is taken down. Shells. Shells is removed too. Caldos picks up two in mid. And Sir Banana takes down
One
Dan.
enemy remaining.
And
30
Glubis
seconds
Chan
left.
gets a clean shot onto Flobs, but that's all he can find before Caldos puts him down. A 3K from him to
12
put them onto
and
12.
Match point.
What a game from On the Spectrum.
A dominant first map. They are playing to win. They want to stay in this tournament.
They are looking very, very good.
Hmm.
They know that it's either lock in or locked out. And
Yeah.
they do not want to be locked out.
That was pretty good. I'll give you
Now
that.
we win.
Thank you.
It's gonna be a bit more of an immediate mid push. Ghost immediately looking for some fights. And Jail's just unaware. Knife walking out, knife out into mid. That's their only stopping utility down. Lubis-chan
I'm out of here.
trying to get a
Lubis-chan
fight, maybe get a
getting
kill, but he's
trapped.
stunned and he's down too. Zapdos. Ghost on gets a third. He is on for the ace, and he knows where it looks like he knows where the last two players are. Just pushing up, taking all this space forward. And Dan and Mr. Antisocial ready for this. He is able to get 4, but he's not able to get the ace. Flops, cleans up Dan, and it is a 13-2 from OTS as
13-2.
Viper left in the dirt at their feet.
That is probably one of the most convincing games I have ever seen in this tournament.
I assume we need a screenshot and send it in production, or would it? Where would I send it?
I just sent one on production. Wow, what a map! What a first map! It's very quick, 15 rounds, and as Viper just looking a bit lost on this first map. Hopefully they can pick it up on the second map, which is, I believe, to be second map is Haven. Haven, another interesting map.
Yeah.
So, are we taking a break and then going back in? Yes. So, ready for Haven? We will be with you in a few minutes, and then we'll get into it.
See you guys.
Welcome back to Haven. We are gonna go into our second map soon, but we've talked to Glitch. We have a new deal. If on the Spectrum make it to the grand finals, then he will be wearing cat ears with his face cam on for the production. So now we win either way, technically. So it's anyone's game at this point. So Haven is a very attacker-sided map. What do you think? What do you think, Aqua? What do you think? What are your thoughts on Haven?
I think mm, sorry, I'm eating. I think Haven is gonna be like Haven for OTS. Like, we know how OTS were just completely controlled and precise in what they were doing on Sunset. So Haven, considering Haven's like already pretty attacker sided, I feel like it's safe to say that will there be a 2-0?
I think there will. Haven, incredibly attacker-sided map with the dominance that on the Spectrum have showed in a previous map. They have the attacker-sided advantage. They have the general skill advantage. I think this may be just a clean 2-0. Haven, interestingly, Haven I think is one of the more diverse maps for metas. Like, my personal favorite comp is Yoru ISO, purely just because I love Double Duelist and I love fun, crazy Valorant. But you also can have a lot of variation. You can run a Vice, you can run a Killjoy, you can run a Cypher, you can run Neon or Jet, you can run Teo when he was really popular. He's not anymore, but you could still run him. You could run the really old comp of using Phoenix and Phoenix Jet on Haven, which was actually picked up in Masters Toronto by, I believe it was Team Liquid when they had their sub Penny. He played Phoenix, so it's very it'll be unlikely, but it's possible that we do see a Phoenix.
Please, I want to see a Phoenix so bad. I like the character.
I think Phoenix, interestingly, Phoenix was very popular when Valorant first came out. Back when a bunch of CS:GO players were transferring from Counter-Strike to Valorant, Phoenix was the duelist. He was the Jet. He was the Reyna. His
kit is pretty easy to play, and it's less mechanically demanding than the likes of Jet or Reyna.
Yes, but as the Valorant meta grew, Phoenix kind of fell into obscurity just because Jet did everything better. Anything that you could compare Jet and Phoenix on, Jet does better.
People like the dive duelists.
People like dive duelists. People like to go fast. Alright, so we are starting soon, I believe. So let's get into it. Haven. I think Haven is a very pretty map. I think a lot of the maps are very pretty. Guys, if you've never if you're ever bored, don't want to play a comp game, just load up a custom and just look around the maps. They're very pretty.
True. Riot's map design is on point. I am surprised they put so much effort into little details that I'm pretty sure 50% or more of the player base are not going to pay attention to.
Yeah, because when you think about it, a lot of something I kind of noticed when I play Valorant is that I'll look at something in a map when I'm playing a game, and I just see it as a box, a blank texture, purely something that is tactical. But as soon as you go into a custom game and you just look around, you can notice a lot of really small detail.
Yeah.
Anyway, yapping on. It looks like we're gonna see my favorite Yoru ISO from the side of on the Spectrum.
Let's
Double
go
Duel is
on
gonna
the
be
Spectrum.
very attacker sided.
Yeah.
And if they do run this, I would put money on them winning this game. But I won't put out SVIPA just yet, because it's very possible that they will just make a huge comeback and I will have to eat my words.
And Glitchgull's gonna have to eat that maid outfit.
No, he's gonna wear it. Don't eat the maid outfit, please. You can't get out of wearing the maid outfit. Yeah, I know.
I hope it happens.
Oh yeah. Shell's running the bias, which you know, guys, chat that I am biased to.
Yes. Well, I'm sorry. Your screen name is accurate, but you're actually Vice. In real life.
Roy.
Vice Roy. Vice Roy.
And no, I'm not named after the Star Wars character. I'm named after the butterfly.
There's a character called Vice Roy.
In Star Wars, apparently.
Ah, interesting.
Like, people in comp games tell me that, oh, are you named after the guy from Star Wars or something?
Maybe you should watch Star Wars, and then you can say no, but I do know who he is.
I do not know who he is.
That's exactly why you should watch it. I don't know who he is either.
Oh, okay, so getting into this, it seems like Vice is gonna set up on C, pretty predictable from them. It's cause, like, a lot of Vices tend to set up on, like, yeah, a lot of Vices, like, tend to set up like this on C, and, like, seems like a lot of Sentinels like to set up on C at first.
Yeah. C is a pretty hard site to hit. Goes immediately looking for a first engagement, especially with that ISO. I was bought maybe full utility. It's just doing a really good job at faking this out, and it's working. Like, Bluvis-chan removes Clab, and this fake is just being snuffed out.
Ooh.
Zapdos takes down Ghost, and Flobs is not far behind, but it looks like Flobs is gonna get away with their life. Slowly just moving away. Sides will just take that fight. Sides, I'll keep my head, thank you. Sir Banana, taking down Bluvis, wins the Battle of the Sobers. And Zapdos takes down another. Flobs is just on a roll on this defense. Will they be aware of Sir Banana being in this spot? It's
Sir
looking
Banana.
like all
Does he have
models,
this? Oh.
but Zapdos,
Does he? Oh.
I don't think he's aware. And Mr. Antisocial cleans up Sir Banana a bit whiffy, but they get their pistol round.
Yeah.
And they've already won 50% of their rounds from last game. This is great work. This pistol round may be what they need.
Yeah. And, like, OTS, like, I feel like the first thing of their last round was that death in A long.
That first kill onto Clab just really
First kill from
set the
Bluvis-chan.
tone.
Just, yeah. Clab's one of their duelists, their, like, offensive potential. And on attack, yeah, we see that, like, having
Looking like
such...
Zapdos is gonna take an early fight a bit weak of a buy, honestly, coming out. And it's gonna be an immediate 4-man garage
It's immediately
run.
washed out.
Will they be able to hold onto the site? Ghost is unable to find anything. Caldos swings a bit too. Can't find anything either. Sir Banana maybe looking to take a fight well. They've got the spike down. Clab's able to take down Zapdos. It's kind of what you're looking for in these rounds. Chills. Chaos on the site. Kills start going down.
Kind of stuck.
Cutting behind the wall. And it is a very clean anti-eco round. Only giving up 1 kill, but with the amount of pistols that they bought, it doesn't really matter. As soon as they can recover all these, this is really good work. This basically lost nothing.
AVISPA really locking in compared to the last game. They're looking pretty, like, they're looking a bit cleaner now with their retakes as well as their, like, general thing going on. Like,
Putting together a couple more rounds on this defender side be very, very good, especially for when they move to attack. Looks like it's one first full buy up now. It's gonna be maybe a bit of a mid push.
Breaking them.
Bluvis-chan backs away. Does not want any of that. Here's all these footsteps. Just probably telling his team, they're right, come on. And Zapdos! Sir Banana is aware, and he is not gonna be fooled by this smoke. Slipped a little bit too far out. Bluvis-chan takes a peek. Rotates, moving back to B where they found this pick. There's still 2 anchored on A.
But are they moving back to BB? Or are they
Maybe
just
they're-
going to C? If they go
Smoke
C,
on window.
yeah, smoke on window. Highly likely they're going C, and looks like they are.
Shells, better be ready for this sight hit because it is going to
Not
hurt.
ready yet. Good. Thorns active.
Sight hit
Thorns
active.
activated.
Pushing out. Just waiting past this wall. And Kaldos with really good flank timing. If they can just stall out for this flank, this round will be in the
Spike
bag for
planted.
them. They might need a little bit more space. They're all bundled up on site and looking to take some of these fights with against Nico. Who don't want to be doing. Retake begins, but Kaldos
Flank
finds
comes in,
two. The
Kaldos-
timing works out. Mr. Antisocial
One enemy
now
remaining.
getting crunched on from every angle. Kaldos.
Flawless.
Kaldos gets his third, a clean 3k on the flank from him.
A
And it is a
very, very nice
flawless-
luck.
A flawless full buy.
And instead of saying like they had this round in the bag, maybe you should say they had this round in the box
I don't.
because they're boxed in.
Maybe a few more revisions on that one. But yes, I know what. Yeah, they are in a box. They did get. They're out of the box now. Thinking
Yeah,
outside
they-
the box. Spiker's still in spawn. I think someone needs to go grab that. Soberdark coming out. I'm not getting any scans off, but it is instantly broken. It's a lot of noise. Clab grabbing the ult orb, floating sent through, gets a bit of chip damage. And it immediately looks like they're going rotating off back to a C hit. Zapdos hears them drop, so he's not moving away from this. Is he going to be prepared for how much is on the other side of those doors? Drone is not good. It's not what you want. They appear to just be backing off. Just antisocial. Careful now. Clab flashed and murdered. Not able to find anything. Zapdos
One down.
with a sloppy fight, but he's able to take that ghost. It's an even trade. Flogs not breaking the recon dart. Just gets pinged out and deleted. Lubis-chan.
Last player
Zapdos
standing.
takes down Clab. It is now a 3v1, and Sir Banana cannot do anything. Zapdos, a clean 3k from him,
Zapdos.
able to carry his team back to a 3-on-1.
That
3-1
was
scoreline.
that was actually a pretty nice retake from the side of AVISPA.
I think Glitch is starting to sweat here.
Yeah.
Looking at the scoreline where it's going now, especially on the defender side.
Glitch, you better get on Amazon. Start buying the main dress.
Yeah, I'll send you a link. Don't worry. I'll find something.
They can manage 20 more wins, can they?
Yeah, surely. Glitch, how dare you say that about AVISPA? That's just not very polite.
Yeah. Oh,
Alright. A hit. Might be another fake. Probably gonna be another fake though. Lewis-chan lines up a shock dart, recon dart. Spread default from on the spectrum. Sir Banana trying to take a fight in garage, but Zapdos he's pulled out his
with a
shotgun at the
shotgun.
wrong time. It's very dangerous. But the A execute is coming in. Flobs takes on Bluebus, and it is a 2 kills on sight. Both A anchors just down immediately. And the TP up into heaven. Will they be executed this time? Sir Banana takes down Mr. Antisocial. It is a 2v5. Might just have to save at this point. What do you do? Shells is looking like he's
Last player
unaware
standing.
of Kaldos, and it might be another flawless round.
Long.
Zapdos, vulnerable,
What?
and is shot down by Sir Banana on the flank. It's a flawless round.
okay. Getting serious here. Like, I'd actually really like to comment on what AVISPA's doing for their defense. Like, they only have this Omen on B, which, like, I don't know how well it's working because, you know, like, he's the only one defending. He only has, like, either shotgun in hand or, like, something.
Claw through them.
He's the only one there. No support, no nothing.
Did use a few ults to get that round. Looks like it's gonna be another immediate, very hard garage push. And they're just going in, they're not waiting for any utilities. Two duelists doing what they do best. Zapdos trying to take a fight. But he's not able to find anything. It was one blade left, but he's only able to use it to break the shield. OTS goes. Takes down Shells. As a shield has 40 HP, Zapdos is unfound, but Clap finds him. He's flashed, he's blinded, he's stunned. Flobs finds down RDX.
Here.
And Caldos takes down the opposing Omen. Omen death.
One enemy remaining.
Flobs takes down the last, and it looks like it might be another Flawless, and it is a second in a row. It's gonna be amazing for the economy of On the Spectrum.
I honestly am a little bit concerned that like the only util they used to clear out garage completely to just take the whole thing is a recon dart.
That's all they need, because they know it's just Zapdos in here. If he turns to shoot the dart, then he
Just
gets swung and
Zapdos.
dead.
Now
One
wait.
person per area of like this whole map.
This is why
For the
Haven
defense.
is such an attack-sided map, because there are so many lanes that you need to hold. Clab hides away from the dart. And Ghost, he has a kill contract online, ready to snatch up whoever might be challenging him. Caldos, might have just seen the top of Zapdos' head, but Zapdos! Able to get a nasty kill onto him. Able to just find him out. Caldos, waiting a little bit. Looking to take a fight. And it's being sent to the Shadow Realm. Ghost versus Antisocial.
Spike
Clab
down
takes him down.
I know
Now,
exactly.
even 3 versus 3, but Clab is so low. This is very winnable, especially with their Visor, their Steel Garden.
Steel Garden Online. I think, and Breach has all of his util. Dan RDXP, all his util. Yeah.
Let me
And
tell
they're
you,
all comfortable in one spot too.
about to begin. There's no way that they can get out of this. They just need to kill. Able to get one. But they wear a floats. Blind.
One enemy remaining.
Gets a jumping headshot! Down RDSP, and Zapdos cleans up Clab! It's
What
a quick
a
retake.
Very,
And they're grouping
very
up on
fast.
site, just not working out.
Holy AVISPA, you
What a
Holy
shot
moly.
from Dan RDXB. That is crazy.
The jumping headshot against the classic. Like, I
Usually it's either classic going for that.
think the Visor, that's the Steel Garden coming in was just like excellent choice considering the positioning of the attackers.
Yeah, all grouped up on site.
Now we wait.
Bad position, especially against the Breach, especially against this Steel Garden.
Boxed like a fish.
Too obvious.
Yes, boxed like a fish.
Rip and tear.
Going back, more of this A default. Lucian taking a lot of contact. Breaks the clone. Isn't able to find anything. It's a bit of chip damage. Bit of chip damage onto Cloud. The Ghost. Zapdos tries to take some fights, but decides to back away. Just holds on to
So
garage.
Banana dangerously low. 38 HP
Yeah,
and a dream.
one bullet will put him down. It's just gotten past Zapdos. We're all gonna be
Antisocial.
headed in.
That
We're all gonna
single
be
B
headed
hold gonna be a problem again.
in. And the teleport. The teleport gets past them.
Huh?
What?
Spike planted.
Cloud, unaware that Mr. Social is back site, and so many low players.
No chance.
Ghost is finding another pick, making it just about even in terms of health. Goes for a very loud flank. Very loud rap. Hunted Fury expended. Caldos.
Player standing.
Banana gets taken down, and Ghost cleans him up.
On the
3k from
spectrum.
him.
On the spectrum, showing that same sort of like coordination and discipline that they demonstrated in Sunset. Like boxing them up again.
Boxing them up like a fish. That's
Like
the
it-
saying we all know.
Like in a fish pond.
Yeah. I'm not sure how Mr. Antisocial has gotten away with that. I would love to see that from another player's perspective, but why not be able to?
Standing
It looks
ahead.
like we're gonna go to another garage rush, just using. Zapdos isn't even here at this point. He's moved over to A. But the read is completely wrong. They've changed up at the worst possible time.
Activated.
Chell just has to get out. He's not looking to fight all of that.
Making cover.
But the store from his Razor Vines is very strong.
Very good still. And
Fine
the
goes
defense is
down.
3 ults online.
They have this Rolling Thunder, they have this Hunter's Fury. Very possible retake. Will they choose to expend it on the half buy? Silverdrone comes out. Breach ult gets ripped. Down EXP is able to take down Fogs with the Stinger. Caldos trades back. So is Ghost, but Dan ISP able to pick up a rifle and just start mowing down bodies. Clab pairing a flash. Looks like they've got perhaps some lineups to get
Lineups.
going.
Love it.
Enemy
No.
remaining.
But the
Oh.
spike is
Oh!
a immediate 3 kills from the side of OTS.
My
Line up
goodness.
Larry's, be crazy.
Alright, so Banana, we see you.
We do.
Like, and once again, they just get Garage unhindered. OTS.
No matter what they're doing, they're just not able to find their
Now we
footing.
wait.
But it's a lot closer. They're doing a lot better, especially on this defender half.
True.
Where are you?
Well, they're still looking very split up in this round.
Zapdos
Try again.
gets removed by Ghost. Unable to find anything from this position. It's completely shut down.
Thorns are alive.
Shells
Good hit.
has to be aware of that recon
It's
file.
you and
Retreating
me.
flash.
Just escapes the kill contract. He lives
1
another day.
centimeter!
Wall
Ghost
trip.
looks unaware of this position. He's able to get one. He's not able to find the second. Sir Banana takes him down.
Spike
I'm
planted.
gonna be aware of the flank though. Bluebus-chan just get hopped straight into the drone.
Now they know.
Turn to fight the flank. Dan takes down Flops. It is a 3v3. They have the Sova ult. They have that Hunter Fury. This could be very winnable. Retake. Retake starts to get going. Caldos is just not hit by any of this utility. They are hit by the shock bolts. Sabanana prepares his lineup. Look like he's gonna have the defuse, but the shock darts and the
3K.
spam take them down. I'm not sure
So
standing in
Banana.
front of the bomb was
This
the right play.
hecking
But
guy is like, this guy is just like pretty. What do you call him? Unstoppable
line up
for
Larry
the
is what I call him.
retakes.
I
Like-
call him a line up Larry.
Yeah, lineup Larry, but like his lineups are extremely
Time to
potent.
jump.
Get into
For
this
Steve.
next round. Looks like it's gonna be another one of these A fakes. Been using this a lot. Conditioning a lot of this utility.
There they are.
Cloud gets revealed, almost gets his head taken off, but able to just hide, get away. Decent chip damage onto
Chip damage.
Ghost.
Flash out.
Dan starts trying to take a fight.
Tremor.
Caldos backs away. Drawn and rotates over. Might be looking to work the rest of the map back. These double duelists looking might just be a clean A hit. Caldos is unaware of Dan.
Pulls out his knife.
Put out his gun there. RDXB takes down Caldos, and then as their smokes down, no smokes for them in this round. And the flash is good. Ghost almost gets killed, and Bluebus-chan gets the trade.
Down A. One
And it
enemy
is a
remaining.
1v4 and a clean shot from
Die.
Dan RDXB, getting him a
I think it's
3K
3K.
and showing his dominance by
Last round before the
teabagging.
switch.
Teabagging. It's
It
not
is-
a current. It's not a common occurrence, right? It's not gonna be banned.
Teabagging. Well,
like,
I mean,
just teabagging.
ahem,
Oh, true. Alright.
But if we
it's not,
look
it's not bannable, I think.
yeah.
Yeah. I think. The defense is doing pretty good for being on an attack-sided map. AVISPA.
Yeah. Whisper looking like they want to bring it to a map 3, but only time will tell. Zapdos looking to take some fights. It's able to get one.
Woohoo!
Howlers is down
That's one.
again. First death. Look at this. Finally working out, but Serbanana gets
Serbanana!
2 and Ghost gets another. It's immediately flipped out of their favor. Dan RDXP is able to get 1, but he's gonna need to find another if they want to make this. They want to make this somewhat winnable. Gets a second.
Last player standing.
Unable to
Last
find the
player
third.
standing.
But Bluebus chat
Bluebus
is the Sova
Cat
versus the Sova.
Serbanana.
And the Thunder Fury! It's the clutch for Bluebus Chan! He makes it a 6-6 half!
And
Oh my
he doesn't
God.
run from it. He
Switching
doesn't run.
sides.
He just.
They demand a fight.
Oh
Go
my
away to
goodness.
disobey.
It's just.
Bluebus Chan being the last wall, the savior that his team
Bluebus
needs
Chan.
to bring it to a
My
6-6 half.
Goodness, this
Oh
guy.
my god.
This hacking guy, Bluebus Chan, just brings it back from a 2v4 to a 1v1, which they win, and now it's a 6-6 half with AVISPA on the attacking side.
This is crazy work. Will they be able to use this 6-6 half to propel them into winning this map? Recon Dart comes out, choose to hide from it, over breaking it. Serbanana, careful now. It's revealed. It looks to take a fight. Zapdos just dodges out of the way of the bullet. But it's an immediate flank. They're boxed in again. This is looking... Takes down the entry. Serbanana looking to do what he couldn't do last round.
Spike
He's
planted.
not able to find a second. It's trading really evenly. It's a
3v3.
3v3, but 2 on the flank. Howler's
One
able to find a
enemy
second.
remaining.
Dan RDXP is all his team has to fight back, but it is not enough. It is
Yeah.
a dominant retake. It's getting boxed in again,
Oh,
like
Jesus.
back on Sunset.
Like,
Don't
memories
say
just
boxed
came
in
back
like
to
fish.
me.
Don't say boxed in like fish. That doesn't work.
Boxed in like a mammal.
A mammal?
A mammal.
A mammal.
Yeah. Oh,
We should-
anyway, serious mode again. I think the remedy to like these sorts of 3-sided maps, which are attacker-sided, as a defender, is to like take space, get proactive on like a lane.
I think the
Like-
best way to win on attacker-sided maps is to aim
As
for
a
the head.
defender,
Here.
as a defender, is to like take space, like on Sunset. I mean Lotus.
It's looking like a push out from the defense, which is interesting because they have the gun advantage. Ghost takes down Zapdos. That's their only entry down.
Not enough.
Gets a second though. Lubis Chan also removed, and Flobs, the classic, takes down Mr. Antisocial. It is looking like a flawlessly and a blowout round. Shells needs to remove the
One
spy cam
enemy
dart.
remaining.
And Dan trying to hide, trying to find anything he can, but it's not looking good as the pack encloses around. He's not able to find any right click. It's another
this is-
flawless round, the fourth.
See, this is what I'm
Moving
talking
up,
about
boys.
for when I say
Back.
the defenders should be pushing up and getting proactive on these 3-sided sites, these 3-sided maps.
Yeah. That's their,
Like-
that's their fourth flawless of the entire game. 50% of their rounds were flawless.
Just like, just
Very
as
clean work.
OTS really knows how to play
Time to
defense
jump.
on this map.
I don't. What's the joke there?
There's no joke. They know how to play
They-
defense.
They just know how to play defense. That would track. It's looking like a see, but the immediate rotates are coming over. Cypher is set up here. He's able to take down Shells with a
Nice
clean shot. Shoots the recon, but still gets tagged from it. Stun comes out. Ghost tries to hunt for a pick, but Banana with the lineups! Shotgunning Zapdos down. There's the entry down again. Not able to find any value from this jet on this attacking side. Picks up a Vandal, but Blovis-chan takes down Ghost through the smoke. It is now a 3v4. They need to win this round to make sure their economy does not crumble. But it might just have to be a save. Blovis-chan pushing up, trying to maybe swing out of the smoke and find a pick. Bringing this back into even territory. Not able to find anything.
Camera taken out.
It's the
30
regroup.
seconds left.
Clearing out the rest of the map, they know that they have to be C at this spot out too. The breach stun is good, but it doesn't quite catch, and Flobs takes down Blovis-chan. The spike is down. They are unable to collect it, except they are.
Last player standing.
And the spam with the Guardian just takes him down.
10 seconds
And
left.
Dan RDXB is not able to get away from them. Not able to save, not able to do anything.
Why are
It
they
is-
looking? Why are they looking so much better on on defense rather than attack for AVISPA? Like AVISPA were doing much better on defense.
I think it's just the shutdown of this jet. He's not able to really entry at all. Like it's been the
The
first and the
singular
second kill.
duelist.
Yeah. This shutdown is just, it's been so brutal to watch.
Cutting through.
It's not
Second
able to,
jet, like
Get
no
near the
value
bomb
anymore.
yeah, it's just not able to get near the bomb site. Clab looking to take an early peek, but is not able to find the shot, just barely gets away. Zapdos pushing up into window. Flops, here's the reload. Careful not to push in, knows he has a stinger. They have the C site, the site is taken, they can get the bomb down. This could be possible to retake. They don't have an operator. And Zapdos able to take it down.
Spike
Clap.
planted.
Not able to get a shot off. He's getting a bit greedy for the gun. But he gets a second! Picks up the rifle and just has to back away. Just to run out of there. Maybe drop the rifle to a healthier teammate, but it's a 5v3 on the site, and looking like they might be going for a save or playing some exits. Holding onto this operator into the next round.
I think this playing for exits thing.
Aldos takes down
Might work out fine
Zapdos.
for them.
Holding out another gun. Takes down the second.
One
They're able to take down a
enemy
third, and
remaining.
Ghost has got a fourth. This is now very losable for them, but with the time, it's no longer losable with time. But they are able to stop any guns from being carried over.
Clutch.
Goodness.
That is brutal for the economy.
Even with the win, like they're still not getting any guns through to the next round. Like this is a Pyrrhic victory for them.
It's a victory, but at what cost? The cost of any weapons that they may have picked up.
I'm trying to think of a joke, but like I can't.
Yikes.
What do you mean, yikes?
It's a rough round. Looks like Ghost might be looking to try and use his kill contract to get an early pick. Clab just barely whiffs the shot again.
No distractions.
Ghost takes the fight. It's duelist versus duelist. Zapdos breaks his shield. But Ghost too clean with it, able to get the shield up, and is now another 4v5. Duelist
Contract
down,
complete.
no entry. Yes, the contract is complete. Asvibo just left dazed and confused. So the drone. Clearing out the rest of A. Aldos. Bit whiffy. Blovis-chan able to take him down. It's now an even 4v4. Just be careful of the operator. But they
And
might be
careful of
aware of this
Sabinana.
push up. They're aware of it. He's not able to get any. He's not able to get any. Sabinana. Blovis-chan left on the floor.
Painfully low.
But if you're lining up
Standing
arrows,
ahead.
do you really need that much HP left?
30 seconds left.
Uses the recon just to clear out all of main.
At this point, just like get on site.
Need to get on, then you need to get this bomb down soon. 15 seconds left. If they can stall off the tap, this is a very... Clab finally finds something with
10 seconds left.
Blues Chen. Careful,
Spike
buddy.
planted.
Especially on such low HP.
No.
And Strand
One
Central
enemy
cannot
remaining.
escape. Dan RDXB able to take down one, but
Oh my
it is not
goodness.
enough. Whoa,
Archetype?
whoa.
Oh.
I wouldn't know anyone who would do that.
Cut that from the live feed.
Yeah, sorry. Don't look away, children. Look away.
Charges.
Oh, yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Archetype. Am I the only one who's feeling really frustrated
About what?
about, like, what AVISPA's doing? They got on site, like, way too slowly.
Thank you, George. Thanks, for the people who cannot hear glitches. He is not. He is
Time to
not
check.
AVSP is losing.
It's like,
So,
they got on the
anyway.
site, like, way too slowly. That's, like, ugh.
Yeah,
Not making me
I
feel
can
good.
buy for you. What do you want?
they're kind of running low on time, but I think they're just like kind of being outplayed a bit. The jet going down is not helping them. Zapdos taking some space garage, but the operator is here. Goes for a bit of a spam shot, just doesn't connect. But now that they know it is here, he's TP'd away, but they have to be careful, have to be a bit more wary. Flashpoint backside, and the plant is going in. But it's being stalled by the Hunter's Fury. So Banana is able to find one. But Zapdos is able to find two back with the Sheriff. Hit the third! Zapdos is putting his team on his back and carrying them to the victory. But Ghost gets a collateral through the box!
One
What?
enemy remaining.
What?
Encounters!
Huh?
It's an insane kill!
Last player standing.
It's just Blobuschan versus Ghost! But he's not able to fight it! It's a 3K from Ghost! What a round! Oh my god!
I'm so
Picks up
lost
the
right
up,
now.
saves it!
I'm
It's
Watching
Ghost going to
Watching
11.
Not here. Not yet.
I'm so confused. Like,
That was
collat just saved the defenders.
Zapdos trying to carry his team to get another round in. Just unable, even though he gets an insane 3K.
I feel awful for Zapdos. Cause
Trying so
he-
hard, but
he's just gotten his 3K with the Sheriff. Very nice shots. But then this stupid collat just...
it just gets slammed in the side of the head. Random piece of metal. That is so unfair.
I can only imagine the confusion.
Counter is just sitting in a smoke, not aware. Hey, he's not aware that he's peeking out into the angle. Spam is coming through, not able to find anything. Plant starts going down. They have the site, but they're gonna need
Spike
more space if they
planted.
want to hold off this retake. Anti-social TPs under the box, but dies immediately. It's two backside. Razor Thorns found out. Vlogs takes down one, but is unaware of the second. Ghost takes down Shells.
And that's
It is
destabilizing.
even
One
2
enemy
versus 2,
remaining.
but the shock dart and the and
That's not ready.
undercut
separated.
combo. Rolling Thunder rips. Flash
One
popped.
enemy remaining.
And Sir Banana removed from the action. It's just Ghost, and he's got no time to try and save, but it's
Dan!
another
Oh,
clean job.
with a second! What a shot from this hacking breach! This man! Oh
Clutch
my
they needed to try and
goodness.
bring back some momentum.
Despite the lack of space, despite being boxed in on site again, Dan
Able to
pulls it back with his clean shots and his nice ult.
I also want to mention Bluebus getting 2 was just so pivotal to them winning that round.
Yeah. Like,
It's looking like bit of an A push. Clab taking a really aggressive angle with Caldos watching his. He's got so much space on the map, but the smoke is really good. Ghost is just actually fine. You can just get right past it. Smoke does nothing. Lubis-chan. Oh, careful there. Players playing with fire. Doesn't. No shots are fired. Nothing is found.
I'm not ready.
Clab takes some damage. Decides to back away. Sends the coin in first. Actually, gonna go for a push. Hold onto the space. Clab TP to get out. He's just gonna hold all of this mid control. But it takes. You can hear them. Hear this. They're going A. They're going A. Shells overpeaks a bit too much. Finds nothing.
30 seconds left.
Counters. The shock dart again. How many shock dart? Because another spam through the smoke. It is now a 2v5, and flank is coming in. Ghost
Spike down. C.
pushing in and just removing them. And it is a 5th flawless from the side of On the Spectrum.
Oh
A
my
5th.
goodness.
Match point.
AVISPA, I feel awful for them. Just, like, my heart goes out to these guys, especially Mr. Antisocial going 2-18, worse than Pi.
Cutting through.
Worse than pie.
Worse than 3 kills, 14 deaths. That's Pi.
Anyway, so there's going to be an immediate A brawl. Zapdos taking down Clab, unable to get away in time. Shoots the clone though. Sir Banana's still here, still looking for a fight, but you have to be careful. Tries to grab the ult orb, but
Here.
sticks it,
smoke
but he's gonna be
dissipates.
stuck. Zapdos finds him, bullet between his eyes, and Ghost takes him down, picks up the other shield. It's ready for his next fight. Backs off to behind, to backside, gets a second, and it is looking like this might be the end. Chell's able to cover Blobus-chan.
Last player standing.
This is going to have to be an insane clutch from Caldos. But who else would you want in this situation?
One enemy remaining.
Caldos able to find the second.
Insane clutch!
Spike planted.
Insane
Omen
clutch!
versus Omen. Has 2 smokes to play with, 2 TPs, has his ultimate, 5 bullets in the chamber.
My
Knows where he is, but he's not able to find it. Mr. Antisocial just holding on barely. The clutch denied, but it's got so close.
So nerve-wracking for AVISPA right?
Just able to hold on for another,
Clinging onto wins.
clinging onto life, clinging tournament point, match,
They are on their last thread.
match, series, and elimination.
Yeah. They are this close to being sent to whichever state they are originally from.
Have you considered that they're already in that state?
No.
Camera is shot down immediately. Lewis-chan goes for a shock dart to break the trip. Caldos finds Dan. And it's looking like it's going to be a full 3-person flank. Clab.
Cutting through.
Zapdos. Wow, this is immediate just kills going down in the favor of On the Spectrum. Picks up another rifle, goes for a flash. Does he know where
One
Zapdos
enemy
is?
remaining.
And Flobs takes him down.
Spike down. C.
And On the Spectrum, clean them up.
Win.
The final Sova ult, taking them down.
This is actually AVISPA. Oh my goodness.
Alright.
Yeah. Got it. Scoreboard 9-13. Like, very, very good try from Zapdos. Like, he was doing the most over there. Like, he was getting those 3Ks, getting those shots in, getting clean kills, but unfortunately it was not enough for them to get that win on this.
Yeah, Zapdos trying to carry his team into victory.
And he actually was. He's going 21 and 19. Not bad. Like good job. Good job, Santos.
It's just
Keep
not
MVPing.
enough though. It's a much better scoreline though. Had a really good
Yeah.
defender half. Six rounds. Six half line.
Still.
But it's just not enough to bring them over the line. It's a complete 2-0. We're gonna be moving into interviews now.
Yeah,
I believe
interviews.
we have a few people here from
Oh,
the side of OTS. I
a few people. Hey.
Hello. We have Clab, we have Fox, and we have Ghost from OTS.
Hello.
First
Yeah,
of
how's it
all-
going? It's
How's
actually
it
great
going?
to be here. Honestly, I'm really excited to speak to you guys after that awesome game. We won 13-9, and I'm very, very happy to have won.
That's leads to my first
You
question.
Fox
How are you
completely
guys
through, by the
feeling?
way.
Just to barely escape of tournament elimination. What's the
Hey,
feeling?
hey, it was never close. It was a guarantee at the start of the tournament. We said we were going to win it all, and we're going to. So, all
Well,
the other teams
I
need to watch
hope
out.
you
It's
do.
free low.
I hope you do, because as I might have said
Mm.
before, Glitch Girl will be wearing cat ears if you do get into the grand finals. So,
Oh,
What happened to the
No,
maid's dress?
Yeah, what's the
no,
address?
well, May's dress, well, AVISPA has exited the
I've seen him wearing one already, so it's not that interesting. But I just wanted to
Oh,
show everyone
really?
else the maid dress. Yeah, yeah.
I
I'd
have
just
a
like to
question for
state
you.
this is false
I mean,
information.
sorry, no. Sorry, Glitch. I forgot we're on a stream.
What do you
No,
about company?
it's never done that before.
Okay, so
Okay, bro.
on to actual questions. Your Sunset
Mhm.
defense.
Yes.
How were you able to just so cleanly box in AVISPA every single
What?
retake round?
Genuine answer. We've cracked the map a lot. We've played it a bunch. We win it.
Mhm.
We have a pretty
I've
high
seen
win rate.
that.
We just know how it works.
Very, very disciplined.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks. Yeah,
especially your-
I'm pretty proud of everyone for how well we played there.
Sunset was a fantastic map. Everyone should be scared of your Sunset.
Yeah.
Ah, that's
Remind
nice
me
of you.
to not pick Sunset when against.
Yeah.
True. Our Haven? That's a different conversation.
Haven was a bit
Oh.
shaky. How do
It's
you
a little
feel you
shaky,
could have
yeah.
improved on your attacking
Don't worry,
half,
I'll
especially
know
with that
how.
double doors?
Attacking half, or we could have taken more ego fights. I reckon we were a bit scared a couple times. We lost the duels and we backed off a little. We should have just aggroed and won every duel.
Hmm.
Been more confident in ourselves.
Yeah. What else? What other?
Ghost, anything else from you?
Mm-hmm.
Any comments? Anything you want to say?
Yeah, I have a question. Who
Mhm.
do you think carried? And I'm not saying like
Ooh.
carried on like the scoreboard. I mean like carried on like
Yeah.
maybe the vibes or the IGLing or anything.
I'm gonna have to give a big shout out to Sir Banana and Caldos. Those guys were killing it the entire night, and they play support, so like they don't often get praise. Just
Mhm.
purely because of their role, but they're incredible, man. Those guys are so good.
All right.
Fox and Ghost are
believe.
less interesting. They're not that good.
I believe I don't have any more questions. Aqua, if you don't have any, would
No,
you?
I have questions.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Do you have any words to say to your opponents and anyone else who tries to challenge you from now on?
Be afraid.
Be
sure they
afraid.
will.
That's tough.
Very
That's
decisive.
tough.
Very decisive.
Women just say this. Women just say this one now. You guys do.
Be afraid.
Be afraid.
Today they were pretty good. They put up a good fight on Haven. Shout out to those guys. Are they out? Is that how that
Yes,
works?
they are
Yes,
fully
they are
eliminated.
out of the tournament.
Sorry, Avispa.
Club.
That's unfortunate.
Good job, club.
Thank you, Aspect. I love you.
Thank you, Aspect.
Manager, we're doing interviews right now. So.
Yeah.
If that's we all.
Actually, no. Wait, how long do we have left?
I mean, we have infinite amounts of time, I suppose.
Okay, infinite. Cool. I have more yap to say.
Oh.
Who?
Mhm.
What do you think is like the strategy that you would say that your enemies today were running?
Zapdos go kill. Is that fair?
Yeah,
I
that
think
is
that's
pretty fair.
reasonable.
Yeah, that sounds it.
All right, fair. Yeah.
Especially
I
on-
don't want to be too harsh, but it seemed a little bit on the first map like it was just Zapdos do your thing and try and win the game for us. Second map
Haven
they
is a
played a
little
little
different.
bit better together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think especially what you were doing very well on your defending side was shutting down Zapdos before he could even get close to the bomb site. Because I think like the first 4 rounds of of the second half, Zapdos was just dead first. Like, nothing he could do. Like not even close to the
Yeah,
box.
it was a
side,
conscious
immediately down.
decision. We did say this at the start of the map, on both
Just
maps that we wanted to
try
shut
and
them
shut
down
him.
as much as we could.
Okay, that's very interesting.
Yeah. Do you actually have any advice for your opponents for next tournament?
Not really. I reckon if they play together more, they'll be a much better unit. It was just it felt like, as I said, it was Zapdos go kill. But if they play together more, they'd be a pretty solid team. I think they did really well on Haven.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think the
yeah.
overall vibe is just synergy's not there for them. But I think a couple like a week, they're good to be honest. Like they put up a solid fight.
Yeah, exactly. If they play together solid for a week, I reckon they'd be better.
Oh.
Hmm.
Also, wait. Who do you want to go up against in the grand finals?
Yes, that is a good question.
Oh,
Who are you looking to fight?
dude. I don't know if this is even possible, but I'd love to play against Glitchcar because that guy's awful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
awful, bro. Madam.
Yeah.
TXG is the goal.
TXG's the goal. Okay, we'll throw our next game, and you guys better win your next game. Yeah, it's gonna
Oh
happen.
no, I mean that's free. We've won it already. We might as well just alley
Yeah.
it down.
No. Yeah, no.
Well-
That's not gonna happen. That matchup, unless it's the
What?
grand final.
Sure. I
Okay.
mean,
the grand final.
Dude, by the way, just for context for the viewers, this guy's our coach. Just
Oh,
he hates us.
I'll be talking to you guys about that attack side.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
so mate.
I'm just gonna serve him, bro. I'm not
Just
listening.
curious.
No.
Last question from me actually. Did you have any anti-strat plans, or was it purely just shut down?
Oh no, no. No, none.
Nah.
None.
We're
We
winged
did
it.
not
No-
watch
no
any
VOD
of their
review, no
VODs.
nothing?
Nope,
No.
none. We just
No
ran
review
what we
at
usually
all.
run and it worked.
Oh yeah, was that a fun game though?
Overall,
Yeah, so
I think
far.
it was very enjoyable.
Brilliant.
Also, who do you think is the most chaotic team in this tournament? The PRX of VCC, if you will.
Well,
I mean, there's got to be us on the lower bracket,
Yeah.
right?
like, come on, guys.
Exactly, yeah. There's going to be a lot
It's
of
gotta be
people,
us.
so therefore it's just us. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree with that, Tech.
I'll be pretty excited to see you guys.
Yeah, we're running triple duels
PRX.
next map. Just so you guys know.
Ooh,
Triple duels
interesting.
and an after that
Shout
call.
Aw.
Or
Yeah.
quadruple, or quadruple. I
I'll
don't know.
believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it.
It'll happen.
Yeah,
I
well,
promise.
it'll
I
happen,
promise.
man. Isn't that right, Glitch?
Absolutely
Dude, you
not.
won't believe what Glitch has got cooking. You won't believe what he's got cooking.
Well,
Yeah.
Aqua, do you have any other questions?
I want to end this off on a high note. If you guys have anything nice to say at the end of the questionnaire, then just say it. Like, glaze someone.
I want to shout out real
Shout
quick
out to Zapdos.
Zapdos
That
and
guy's
our
good.
coach who stepped in and helped us in the
Oh,
pistol
yeah.
round.
Shout
Amazing.
out to,
Amazing advice.
I won't dox that. Shout out
OTS
Fabian.
Jellyfish. That's
Oh
it,
yeah,
that's
OTS
it.
Jellyfish. Shout out
Yeah.
OTS Jellyfish.
Yes.
She helped keep our
Stepped in
mental up.
because our actual coach is too good for us apparently.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
good
better
for
than us.
that shit.
Anyway,
Love you,
Jenny,
Glitch.
my last shout outs to the whole team. I'm very proud of you guys. If you're watching the stream, I love you guys lots. Fox goes to you guys too. Love you guys lots. You did very well. Very happy
Thank
with how
you.
you played.
All right. Well, congratulations, GG. Have a good night. Well done.
OTS
night.
win. OTS win. We're the best team in the
Congratulations,
world.
OTS, OTS, win.
Thank you.
Thank you guys
got
for the
it, you got
interview.
it.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Have a good
Bye.
night.
Thank you,
Bye.
guys.
Okay.
So that concludes this round, this game.
Yeah, yeah.
Clean
Avispa-
2-0.
yeah.
Avispa,
2-0 from OTS, and AVISPA is getting locked
And-
out.
our first knockout of the entire tournament.
Yeah.
So I
Very
believe
sad
that
to
is.
see you go. I
that's all
wanted to
we-
verse you guys in the grand final.
Yeah. I believe that's all we have for you tonight. So, thank you for watching. You might not be us, might not see us again, but hope you tune in for the next game. And goodbye.